In today's video, we're going to walk you through why your Google Ads clicks don't turn into calls and what you can do to fix this for your campaign. And this is the exact process we use for all the service-based businesses that we work with, and once all of these are in check, they always continue to receive phone calls. And to break this down clearly, there are three main aspects you need to be aware of, and we'll show you this inside one of the Google Ads campaigns that we're working on. So when you're inside your Google Ads campaign, the first thing you want to do is come to Insights and Reports here and look at search terms. So this is where you see what you're actually appearing for on Google. Not necessarily the keywords that you're targeting that you chose at the beginning, because the chances are you would have chose perfectly relevant keywords. But the chances are if you have any broad or phrase match keywords in place, the actual searches that you appear for on Google can often be irrelevant, and they'll need to be added as negative keywords to your campaign if so. And to add a negative keyword, all you have to do is select the search term, add as negative keyword, and then add at the ad group or campaign level. I'd usually just recommend the campaign level if you don't want to appear for it at all. And by making sure any irrelevant search terms are negativeed out, you know that you're not going to appear for those search terms anymore. So removing irrelevant search terms is the first thing you want to do. But let's just say you have a campaign like this where all of the search terms here are perfectly relevant for the services that you offer, but you're still not getting many conversions from your clicks. The next thing you want to do is check if the search terms that are appearing here have an ad group or an ad that's perfectly relevant to that search term. Because as you see here, we have separate ad groups for all of these search terms, so that way we can make highly targeted ads and landing pages for each of those search terms. And we're not just making a, for example, generic roofing ad group that all of these keywords are, somewhat relevant to, but they don't clearly answer what the person is searching for. And so if you want really clear alignment between what the person searches on Google and the actual ad that they see, I'd recommend making separate ad groups for the different services that you offer. So for example, chimney repair search terms going to a chimney repair ad group, a roof repair search going to a roof repair ad group, and so on. And that's why, for example, here we have guttering repairs added as a negative keyword, but we did so at the ad group level because it triggered the gutter replacement ad, but we always want to make sure that gutter repairs go to a gutter repair ad and so on. And if you want to take this a step further as well, let's just say with this search here for roofers in Luton, which is a location, I'd also recommend making location-based ad groups, which works really well for services like roofing, plumbing, and landscaping, because if someone looks for a roofer in a specific location, and then they see an ad that's specific to a roofer in that location, the chances are none of your competitors are really doing that, and your ad is going to be a lot more relevant, and therefore your ad is going to be a lot more relevant and more likely to be clicked on and more likely to get the conversion as well. And so then when it comes to making ads for these new ad groups that are highly aligned with the search terms, I'll make a separate video on the exact type of ad structure I like to use the most. But in general, what you always want to have in your headlines is headlines with keyword focus. So ones that mention roofer and Luton because that's the search term of this ad group. And you can also include benefits and call to actions in your ad copy as well. But one thing that we'd like to do lately, and we found it work quite well in a lot of ad groups as a test, is simply just having an ad group with only 3 headlines where you have your keyword focus pinned to position 1, your clear offer or call to action, for example, get a free quote in minutes, pinned to position 2, and then that way then you know what your ad is always going to look like. And then you know the chances are is that if somebody's going to click on your ad, it's because they're actually looking for a roofer in Luton. And that way we can have our landing page tailored to be highly in alignment with this headline, as well as the headline about getting a free quote. And the last point I want to make on ad copy as well is that a mistake I sometimes see is just a lot of ads with a bunch of random headlines being used, for example, 10-year warranties, 20 years experience, and so on. And you can have those headlines in there. But the reason I'm not a huge fan of having ads with excellent ad strength where you just let Google rotate everything is that you have no control of whether any headlines with your actual keyword is going to appear in the ad or not. So if you are using these type of headlines, I'd still recommend having at least a few keyword focused headlines pinned to position 1. So at least you know that at least most of the time your keyword is going to appear in the actual ad and that your ad is going to feel highly specific to what the person's searching for. And so the last thing then, apart from having a highly specific search term that goes to a highly relevant ad in a specific ad group, is that they also go to a landing page that's highly aligned with that search term and ad group as well. And to do that, you might have your general landing page template like this for the specific service that you offer, but you want to make sure that the core theme of the ad group goes into the headline. So if we stick with the same roofer and Luton example that we used a minute ago, this headline, for example, will be affordable and reliable roofing services in Luton. And then that way then the customer on the other end just feels like they're in the right place straight away. And we had, for example, in our ad headline saying to get a free quote in minutes, and the call to action right here is to get a quote. So the landing page here is highly aligned with what the person's searching for. And so it's really all about having clear alignment between the search term, ad and landing page so that there's clear congruency from start to finish. And obviously then as well on your landing page you do need to have trust signals in there, and for example having it mobile optimized and things like that as well. But the most important aspect, and none of all this will really matter if the landing page doesn't clearly answer the problem that they have. And so those are the three things between your search term, ad and landing page being in clear alignment that you want to have in place to make sure you're getting phone calls from your Google Ads clicks. And if you do have any questions at all about anything I mentioned inside this video, feel free to leave a comment down below. And if you are a service-based business looking to have all of this done and implemented for you, feel free to book a call with me directly by clicking the link in the description down below.